All right, there we go. Yeah, am I okay? The curtain was stuck. The curtain was stuck to the back of my chair, and I was trying to get it off. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, good afternoon, Battle Angel. And we got Sir Uga is here. No, I care about some things, but well, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, I care about college football. Let's see, I care about yeah, all of my fri friends and family, and the people in this community. So yeah, I care about y'all. Yeah, I even care um um about Celine. So let's see. I do care about Star Wars. You can see all the Star Wars posters in in the background. Yes, and I do care about what Disney is doing to Star Wars. I mean the prequels were garbage, and everything is woke now. But I did like the the uh, uh, the the Mandalorian, but uh yeah, I do think that Rebels was okay, but I didn't really like the art style. Yeah, I felt like it was a lot better in Rebels. Excuse me, Clone Wars. Yeah, I do think that the art and animation style was better on Clone Wars than it was on Rebels. So. Uh, Right, Kirby's visor cared he would call in, but it looks like he's not here. Yeah, I don't see him in the chat, but yes, obviously. So of course I care about my Georgia Bulldogs, and my Atlanta Falcons, and my Atlanta Braves. So and yeah, that's like 8 things. The rest of the films they can do whatever they want. Yeah, I guess so. But that doesn't mean I but that doesn't mean that I have to like whatever they do. Where are all the people that you care about? Well, there are people in this chat, for one, like Brandon, Battle Angel, and Sir Uga, yeah, and, my mom James. Uh, I mean, yeah, I care about y'all. Uh, and then, of course, everyone, who I, interact with on, on YouTube. But if I start, naming names, then I know that I'm gonna forget somebody, and you're gonna say, "Well, you don't care about, you don't care about, so you don't care about, this person or that person." So, and then of course, like my, family, just like my mom and dad and my sisters. Then I guess all my aunts and uncles and cousins, but and I mean and I mean I wish I could say my grandparents, but of course all of them are dead on my mom's side and my dad's side. But but yes, I do still care about them too. So uh here's Bulldog Brian. Yeah, I care about Bulldog Brian. There's Stingray. Yeah, I care about Stingray. There's Twisted Rooster. Yeah, I care about Twisted Rooster. And then yes, this Tiger Cat is here. Yes, I care about you too, Tiger Cat. I just told you that I care um about you too, Brian. About you too, Brian. And yes, I do care about Celine, as we've always said, I do care about Celine. I care about, Uncle Lou, Pigskin Pete, uh, BVD, everyone, Nate, uh, my mom, yeah, and, Colby and, TB and, hmm, I could, yeah, I told you I could go, on and on, but like I said, I don't wanna leave anybody out, because, I don't want anyone to feel like I don't care about them, but, I mean, who else? I mean, my mom, Ballard, let's see, and all the dogs, we got, Rack Dog, and, see, we got the Nature Boy, yeah, and, Rick Sanchez, yeah, I care about, Rick. Let's see, more typers. Hmm. Uh, yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, you know, too many, to name everyone, but yeah, there you go. Simple says, if you don't like Vic, then it's fuck you. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget the Philly dogs. Yeah. Well, does Celine care about his Wednesday show? Well, apparently not. I think that if he did care about his Wednesday show, he would be doing it today instead of me. So I do. I care about Tennessee fans. So that I cared about BVD and TriStar and Squid Tard. So yeah, I do care about my Tennessee fans, man. Yeah, how's it feel to get Celine's YouTube scraps? Oh, it feels pretty good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yeah, you might as well build another prax facility up there. That's right. No, I'm not gonna do watch videos. All right, I'm back. Let's see if what happened in the chat while I was gone. Hmm. Yeah, good afternoon, Matt. Yeah, Matt Doomit. Ramajam Taylor, what's up? All right, let's see. Excited for Atlanta's offense. Yeah, I think Ritter's gonna do good. I think he's gonna be better than he was last year. So yeah, that's right, Paxton. We got Bijan Robinson. Yeah, what's up, Fishing? Yeah, what's up, Neo? Yeah, what's up, Paw? For Billy Paw is here. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna make an SEC show. Okay. Okay, so an SEC, so it's gonna be like the ACC show, but it's gonna be the SEC show. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. Fishing likes chicks with dicks. What makes you say that, BA? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go, Brian. The SEC show just means more. All right, there's StreamYard link if anyone wants to come on the show. All right. What's up, Brian?
What's going on, Vic? Like, I think this is the most excited I've been for Atlanta's offense since I want to say about 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
I think this is the most excited I've been for. And when in doubt, my dogs will keep me happy through the fall if Atlanta
Yeah.
starts
Yeah, I
messing
think
up.
that 2016 was probably the best offense we ever had. I don't think it'll be up to like that level as it was in 2016, but I think it'll be better than what we've seen uh uh the last couple of seasons. So
Yeah, we'll never have another Julio again. I gotta thank Bama for that one. They did create a monster that
yeah,
that we kind of folded on. It does suck
yeah.
though.
Hey, good
That's got to
afternoon,
be.
guys.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Hey, Bulldog. So I want to put to bed the whole idea. The fishing in the comments has to be a troll. So I at least hope so. And
Why do you think that?
oh, no, there's no way he's gonna say things like that. Fishing doesn't say things like that. So
No.
he's very reserved. But that's funny. I just like it. BA saw what I saw. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that
Now
on that.
fishing is here.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
He's come on to
Fishing
defend
that
himself.
isn't you. That isn't you.
Hello,
Yeah, it's fishing. Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, cool.
We really fishing? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You ain't gonna. No, come on.
What did
A
I do?
wrinkly old man like me. Come on, man. Let's be real.
I didn't say anything about. I didn't say anything. No, no. I did not say. Beep dear. I didn't say anything bad about you.
What's up, Flame and Sports Media?
I didn't do that.
I'm giving you a hard time. You know
I
that.
know. I know.
So hey, fishing. I think
Yeah. What's up?
your boy Franklin. He actually
Yeah.
may win it this year. Okay, so I'm gonna give
Well,
you that. Mm-hmm.
well, you know, that's what I've been saying. Is this is his only chance to win this year?
He should.
You
He's
know,
got everything
UCLA
laid out.
and Southern Cal are going to the Big Ten West this year, so
All right,
it's his chance.
I hate to interrupt y'all, but Flamin' Sports Media, the only thing the ain'ts are beating is themselves because they can't do shit.
Yeah,
Stop yelling at me.
yeah.
Yeah, the Saints. Oh my God, I don't know which is more disturbing, the Falcons or the Saints. It's
Definitely
like
them ain'ts.
Yeah,
it's
definitely the Poodats. Yeah,
The old poo daddies.
the Poodats. Yeah.
Hey, well, I'll tell you,
Yeah,
a
what's
team I
up,
Is
will
that
never
CJ?
pull
true?
for.
Who that's? Oh wow,
Who dat?
Poodats. Yeah.
interesting.
Isn't
Interesting.
there like what
You said
3
that
NFL teams that do that?
right. So Edward had
Yeah.
Edward had an interesting stream last night. But isn't
Uh,
every Edward stream interesting though?
I mean,
yes.
that's a word to use. Yeah.
It depends if you have like 12 hours to spare, then you can get into it. But if you don't, then that's all there is to it.
Yeah, you definitely need more than like 3 hours to set aside.
Yeah, you gotta have like 12 hours to just spare in your day.
So what I was going to suggest, you know how Pete has amazing and fantastic. I think Edward's show needs to be
Yes.
disturbing and troubling. That's his tagline.
Okay, so what happened on there? So like what did I miss? Like
Well, I mean, there's multiple things. I mean, it's a bunch. You have transgender people that are talking some type of things, and you have Edward defending people. It depends on your outlook. Depends.
Well, the one thing
Sorry.
they don't realize in most of these shows is there's just people out there who are clamoring for somebody to talk to.
So what
Yeah.
happened? So fishing. So what happened that made BAs to say this? Fishing likes chicks with dicks. LMAO.
Well, there's people on there that I don't know if they have a chick or a dick, but they look good, as far as the face goes.
Okay.
So, of course, I inquired about that, and that's where that comes from. I was an inquirer. That's all.
There you go.
Pars looks.
I was
pretty
just
good.
an inquirer.
He was
Ours
trying to get
looks-
a hypothesis
Doesn't mean
going.
I didn't. It doesn't mean I liked it. I was just inquiring about it. That's all.
Pars. I
think
don't
that's
think
fair.
Pars has one though. I really don't. I think Pars is a legit woman.
No, that's not true, Flamin'. We're putting together your NFC South champs. That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Thanks.
So you got
Yeah, what's up, Zona?
fishing. Are you really seriously gonna make it to the softball game this year?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I.
Cool.
For real,
I
for
mean,
real.
we need somebody that's got some talent on our team. I'm hoping that we get you on our team.
Wait,
Travel.
Paul, I'm coming too. What are you talking?
Oh, good. Well,
Yeah.
good. Well, hey, even that's better. Come on, man. We need, like I said, we need some talent on the team. Last year, I mean, it was tough. I mean, other than BA making all of our runs, we were sucking wind, man. Well, Colby did pretty good. I'll give him
Right.
credit.
So I guess there needs
TB.
to be
Right.
another draft for the new players.
Yeah.
My thing is, should I bust out my old high school gloves or not? My old batting gloves.
Whatever
Yeah,
makes you successful, brother.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
It'll be fun. And it's a hoot is what it is. I mean, it's just always fun to get together and shoot the crap. And then when you're playing, people don't want to miss the ball, right? I mean, we don't want to miss
Right.
hitting it. We don't want to miss catching it, throwing people out. People play hard. Unfortunately, we're old. Well, a lot of us are older, and we're going to get injured doing it, pull a hammy and stuff. But we do it anyway because we love doing it. It's too much
Well,
fun.
I feel bad for the people that gotta go get mine because
yeah,
gonna have to go over the-
Celtics. What do you mean, Flamin'? Why aren't you a what's the New Orleans NBA team?
oh those shitty birds, the Pelicans.
Yeah, they're the Pelicans. Yeah, why aren't you a Pelicans fan?
Yeah, the
Flamin'?
Dewbirds.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
old dew birds.
It says for itself.
The Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's about average for us Hawks fans. You know, we're used to watching our team at least getting eliminated by the first round.
I feel you.
Yeah,
So,
what's up,
Cody?
Cody?
Fishing, did you see the comment from Twisted?
No, I didn't.
He said your girlfriend's bringing 2 balls and a bat, for God's sake.
Oh. Hey, that's messed up.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Zona says the Suns piss me off.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, that's, is what it is.
Yeah, Celtics, Saints, and LSU Tigers. Yeah.
I guess Flamin' Sports Media is just like the rest of us. The only
And
thing
what
that can keep us
about,
happy is our
And
is
what
our college
about
team.
their MLB team? Is there a New Orleans MLB team?
No, they don't got enough money for all that.
Okay, they don't
Yeah.
have. Okay, they don't have one.
They ain't got no interest in it.
They got no interest in it.
Hey, Flamin must have went to
Ain't got no
LSU. That's what I have to believe, didn't he? I mean, how can you be an LSU Tigers fan? You know?
Because he
Always-
lives in Louisiana, I guess. But
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it takes a special type of people, that LSU Tigers fans, Saints fans, stuff like that. They live in the bottom of the barrel of Louisiana. you know, and they can sit there and stay there too.
But he picked the Celtics for God's sakes, and it's like he cherry picks winning.
Yeah, well, yeah.
teams.
Well, there's a problem with
Yeah,
that.
you pick the Celtics. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so it's like why not just root for the Lakers, right?
Yeah, for the
You
Florida
might
Gators
as well.
as well,
You
right?
might as well.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
Right, Vic?
Yeah, you might as well just be a Lakers fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Right.
a Warriors fan. Yeah.
You know, the fan base that I love watching every year now is the Dallas Cowboys, because they were on top for so long, and now they suck so much.
And you
But
watch the Dallas Cowboys suck. Yeah.
Oh man, they got the biggest
I-
mouths all the way up till December.
I agree. The Cowboys fucking suck, and it's gonna continue that way.
There they go. They
You
go.
still-
Go Tigers. Eat gumbo. Yeah.
You want to know what my favorite rivalry is in all of football, though?
What?
Which one?
Tony Romo versus the fucking month of December.
Yeah, he's defeated.
Has he,
Defeated,
what
not
happened?
undefeated.
I
He's
thought he
defeated.
got defeated by Jessica Simpson too.
That's it.
Yeah, he's ass.
Wait, how did he get defeated by Jessica Simpson?
She didn't stick with him. She found a real dude.
Yeah.
Somebody that actually
Okay.
had
Yeah.
one hanging.
She said she likes
Okay.
winners.
Oh, okay.
She said, "This isn't big enough. I'm leaving."
Yep, exactly.
Anyway,
Not that we've become misogynistic or anything.
Yeah, weird thing
Oh,
is that he lives in Mobile, Alabama. He's hated by everyone. I guess he's hated because he's an LSU fan living in Alabama. So
Yeah, I would imagine so. You're probably the most hated person in your entire little town.
yeah.
Well, he also likes the Celtics. That's another reason to be hated.
Yeah.
No, so Vic, I was looking at the Panama Hotel. Did you check it out? The Days Inn down there?
Nope, haven't
haven't-
looked at it yet. But
I haven't until this past week, and man, you're just gonna be you're gonna love that place, dude. This is gonna be great. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
what's up, Lou? Am I gonna get mad and in the show? No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
yeah, no. I'm gonna take Vic fishing.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, that's happening.
For fish or
I'm taking you fishing
something
too, because you think I can't fish. So yeah, I'm taking you too.
else? I don't think you can.
For Billy.
There's no way. I know you can fish. That's just we were struggling to find a good spot around there. And it just wasn't the time. So.
Yeah. No, I'm only gonna end the show. If I don't get it, if I'm not getting any callers. So
You have callers though, so you're not in.
yeah, I
the
have
show.
callers right now.
Well, or if Lou calls in, end it immediately.
Oh, well, there you go.
Take Nate fishing at the bowling alley.
Who said what?
Yes, Lou. Lou's like, take Nate fishing at the bowling alley.
I don't have a problem finding women. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have any problem with that. So Nate's there at the bowling alley. That's where he needs to be.
You know, as long as she's got long hair and a pretty face, huh, fishing?
Right. So Nate, that's Nate's territory.
Doesn't care what else she has. Yeah.
Well, I do, but Nate doesn't. That's the thing. I do care what they have. You know, characteristics in that. Characteristics in that. Yeah, I care.
What's Rage doing in here, VA? What's he doing?
Did you see that Patrick Mahomes' brother got arrested today
Mm-hmm.
I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
for that sexual assault stuff? I was like, oh my.
He's such a loser. It's not even
He
funny.
is. He is. It's oh
He's
my
such
god.
a loser, dude.
He made me not like Patrick Mahomes, and I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a fucking damn good player.
Yeah, he is a good player. And, we don't pick our families. Our families are unfortunately bequeathed upon us.
Right.
And so that's what Mahomes is dealing with now, Patrick's dealing with. And Dabo had to deal with his brother. I mean,
I think last offseason, I think he sat them down and was like, look, y'all got to listen, and y'all better listen. Stop all that dumb shit.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I mean, have y'all seen the latest poll, that the ranking? I mean, I think it's too early for one thing, so it's kind of take, the grain of salt. But they have Florida State as number 3. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Now, I know
In the country or in the ACC?
No, in the country.
Oh my god.
That's what I said. I said, are you effing kidding me? No way. They're 3.
Jesus.
I mean,
top 15 maybe. Top 15 maybe. Number 3.
I put them ahead of Clemson, but I'm not. Jesus, man, 3. God,
number 3. That's crazy.
That was funny. I looked at it. I had a laugh for a while. I was like, man, that is. Thank God they're getting their heads filled full of air.
Hey, we need to do a background check on whoever did that to see what college they went to.
It's crazy. Penn State was ranked lower, well lower than them, and I'm sitting there going, hell, if I was going to rank somebody 3 after Georgia, Michigan, and then 3. Southern Cal or Penn State or hell, any other SEC team? I don't know. Alabama,
somebody, LSU.
Yeah.
Well, Big Tube.
Well,
how do you feel about Bijan? About Bijan at number 8, though.
Bijan at number 8. Well,
yeah. How do you feel about that?
I've already told y'all I feel like that. I want us to take Jalen Carter, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think Bijan could have fallen.
Big Tube's in a hard situation. I mean, he's not an Eagles fan, but when the Eagles take all Georgia players, it puts them in a hard spot.
Oh, how do you think I feel too? How do you think I feel too?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It puts Big Tube in a hard spot there. Yeah. But the Eagles are actually building an empire, and I can't doubt it. But yeah, Big Tube has to feel some type of.
Okay, all right, yeah. Bye, Flamin'.
Yeah. Do you know the other thing? I was gonna point out one more thing about the
Falcons drafted Favre. Well, okay.
Favre. He's talking about Brett Favre.
Favre.
But I called him Fab. It's spelled like Favre.
Yeah, we drafted. I wouldn't call that a.
It fit. Favre. I feel like the R and the V should be switched. Yeah, the R and the V should definitely be switched. Yeah. Yeah, make it make sense.
So the one NFL, well, not the one, but the specific NFL team that I cannot stand, and it's not, and I'm not going to say I don't watch them because it doesn't really matter what I don't watch, as Lou would say, but I cannot stand the Carolina Panthers. I mean, they have never drafted ever in the history of their entire franchise. The only team in the NFL that's ever had this moniker. They've never drafted a Clemson player. How is that possible?
So never ever.
Nope, never.
Nope, not one time in history.
So not just first round, but ever.
Ever.
Nope.
Ever.
I tell you this though, the Falcons have picked up a couple Clemson players, and they ain't done too much for us. Vic Beasley had one good year.
They had some that screwed up, but Grady's been pretty good. I mean,
Grady has been consistent. I just wish he was able to get to the quarterback a little bit.
The NFC South is worse than the Big Ten West, Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but
Damn, Lou, that's really putting it down.
yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
go that far.
Yeah, no, that's actually facts. I mean, why do you draft Bijan when you have a 1,000-yard rusher?
Yeah, no, we already had Tyler Algier and no G line, and
Yeah.
they
Why?
draft
So why
a
take
an
Bijan?
RB over LMAO. Yeah, it's more like
Yeah, same thing with Kyle
LM.
Pitts.
Yeah,
Drive the Kyle
LMFAO.
Pitts,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
same
more
thing with
like
Kyle Pitts. I mean, why do you want to draft Kyle Pitts if you
LMFAO.
don't utilize him the right way? I mean,
No.
it's great to have him, but if you don't utilize him the right way, I mean, what are you gonna do with him?
Yeah, it's sort of like what Georgia did with our giant at tight end that we had this year. Hardly ever threw to him.
Well, of course,
Who was
I
that?
thought that Pitts was hurt a lot though, right?
Twisted,
No,
No, I
you
thought
no.
know
I
that
mean,
I
Dabo.
thought
Pitts was hurt a
Pitts
little
was
bit, but
injured.
no, Pitts wasn't even hurt that much. They just used him wrong.
You know
And
that Dabo's not going to go to the Panthers. If he goes to the NFL, he's going to go to the Jaguars. And
Why would you not go? Why would you not go to the Panthers if he goes to the NFL?
because they suck. I mean, they're a horrible franchise. I mean, at least go to the Jaguars. Jaguars suck, but they got Trevor Lawrence and ETN. He can actually start with something.
I know, but they already have a coach there already. So
Yeah, but you never know.
and I mean he's not about to get fired. It's
he may drop dead next week. You never know.
Well, the Jaguars got Tank Bigsby, so depends on how you feel about that.
yeah.
It depends how you feel about it.
And the tight end that I was talking about at Georgia, by the way, fishing, it was Washington.
yeah. Well, I mean, we used him a little bit, but I mean, it was mostly we were just throwing. But that's because we had Bowers.
Brock
though.
Bowers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember.
I still wish we could have used it more. I mean, I love Bowers. Bowers is a great tight end, but I wish we could have used like Washington a little bit better.
Well, Darnell Bowers is not even available, so that's the first thing. But yeah, I mean, Bowers is not Bowers. Washington is a great tight end.
Yeah, Dabo is transferring to the upper room. Yes, but not yet. But yeah, not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
How old is Dabo?
40.
Yeah.
He's in his early 40s, isn't he?
Okay, I thought it was at least in his 50s.
No. He's in his early 40s.
He's
Like
not in his 50s. That's what
No.
I had him pegged for being about 50. But yeah.
No, his early years at Clemson aged him like he was 50 now, but
Look at that, Dabo's.
The upper room.
Just out there.
Yeah. Hey, Twisted, I almost want to go to the Big Ten to piss off the ESPN contract. That's what I want. It has nothing to do with the conference as much as it does ESPN at this point. The damn.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There you go. You lying, Pa. He's 53.
I thought he was 43.
And there we have
53.
There we have it.
oh wow, he is in his 50s.
We have it.
That's crazy.
Dabo.
P digits. Yeah, we have it confirmed.
P digits knows
that Dabo.
Yeah, he's in perfect age to take over Nick.
Oh shit, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect age to take over Nick Saban.
That's why I was asking, because Lou was saying that Dabo is transferring to the upper room. So
yeah, but the thing is by the time Dabo gets to Bama, is he gonna have to be using a chart as well, just like old Nick right now?
Of course.
The little spoon and the oatmeal. Here you
really,
go.
so y'all think Dabo to the Gumps when Saban retires?
Well, they're going to end up trying to throw a lot of money at him because they're going to have to find some winning coach to replace Saban, right?
Well, the thing people don't realize is Dabo's not motivated by money as much.
Nope.
I mean,
Well, hold on.
He's not motivated by money. There you go.
well, he gives a lot of it away. I mean, he
Yeah,
does.
there you go.
So,
I've laughed at people that say that, Nick Saban's gone and Dabo would just automatically hop on, but at
Which
the
it would
same
just
time,
up and go. Yeah, I'm not convinced that.
yeah, I'm not convinced either.
That would happen.
But when the times change like they are right now, it seems more and more real.
Really? So you think he'll go back just because he played at Alabama? You think that would
Not just
that
not
would make him
that.
go back?
No,
You
not
think
because of
you
that.
think that's enough? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it seems
Little-
like it seems like Dabo will also built up an attachment to Clemson as well, because this is
Yeah.
his program that he built. So.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
the
So
house that Dabo
so
built.
what if what
I
if
think
Dabo
that would probably be a stronger pull than to
what
go to
if
Alabama. He played there, but he was never
yeah
but he
yeah
never
yeah and
coached
so
there.
what if
So.
Dabo fails this year? What if the offense or the defense isn't good?
Well, I would. Fish,
Yeah,
I would
you
say
have.
let's-
I mean, you have the Riley descendant sitting there. So I mean, what if it fails this year?
No, it's fishing. I mean, it could. I mean, everything's possible. The
Good.
likelihood is low, and I just think that the real key, if you want to watch, here's the two things: the offensive line, the first two games. If we don't see a serious improvement in offensive line, it's going to be a hell of a year. I mean, Florida State, Notre Dame, like
Yeah, well,
it.
should have
So-
used the transfer portal. I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
no,
there
he
you
won't,
go.
He won't do that because he always feels like he's betraying somebody he's recruited. But here's the thing, and then the other one is injuries. If we have the same kind of injury plethora that we had last year, forget it. I mean, all bets are off because I'm telling you, you can't withstand 50% of your starting staff being injured. I mean, most of the year. That's ridiculous. I know everybody has injuries, but something's wrong. We're training wrong. We're practicing wrong. Something's wrong to have injuries at the level we had them at. It's a bull. Somebody better be caring about that. That's all I can say because it's bullshit.
Strength and conditioning coach.
It's not just injuries. I mean, it's depth issues, which
Well,
could be
yeah.
pro portal, which should have been solved. And by most teams, they solve them, but Clemson doesn't.
Well, you realize we're 3 over on scholarships right now, so we got to take some scholarships away from some walk-ons.
Cut some people. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
I
there
thought
you
that
go. Yeah, Scott says, yeah, Dabo's motivated by slapdicks.
I thought Clemson got that scholarship thing taken care of. Like I thought that wasn't
Yeah,
an
I
issue
thought they got
anymore.
under. I thought enough
Well, they did.
people
They did
transfer
this
that
last
they
week
got
or
under.
a little less than a week ago. But yeah, I mean it's been kind of rectified, but they had to do some unnatural things, and so they can't just run out and get a transfer and add to the staff. Is my point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
And you
And it
can
also-
you can withdraw. You can fish and you can withdraw from. You can take people, or Brian. We can take people and take their scholarship away from them, and that's an ethical thing. Then it becomes a recruiting tool against you, a cudgel against you. So I just say that it's probably not a good look to do that. Deion's new, so he doesn't have that worry right now. But I can't believe Colorado. What they're down to only 20 or 18 players.
Yeah, 18 players that they had they had last year. Yes, it's only 18 players left that were on last year's Colorado team. Yes,
I mean,
but I
wow.
think that they've brought in. Some I saw. I think they had brought in 32 transfers, but then 3 of them left. So it's really down to 29 transfers now. Plus, they also have 19 freshmen. So that's a total of 48 new players. Last time I saw, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, is it 13? Yeah, it was down to some teen.
Yeah, it was down. Yeah, it was down to 20. Now it's down to 13. Okay.
Dion went on to the Pat McAfee show, I think last week, I want to say it was like Thursday or Friday, and said that don't worry about those players leaving because y'all don't see what he has coming in or whatever. And I still haven't seen what he has coming in either.
Yeah, and then
that's fake.
last.
That's also fake news. I mean, he's recruiting galore in the transfer portal.
I mean, last time I saw, I think Colorado was up to 55 players that had transferred, but it might be more than that now. But I think that the portal is closed now, so there won't be any more.
Yeah, well,
I think that what they got what they got is what they got. So
well, no, there's portal people. They can still get people out of the portal. What they can't do is go in the portal.
You can't. So you can't. The players can't enter the portal, but teams can still
That's
take
right.
players out of the portal.
Yeah, the portal closed for entry on May 1st.
Closed for entry, okay. And then when's the deadline to where they can play this year?
I don't think there is one. I don't think there is.
Rooster's got a good point.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, what's up?
How y'all doing?
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
We're doing good. Yeah, we're
How
doing
you
good. We're doing good. Yeah.
This is Coach Prime.
Hey,
I'm
go on,
coming.
Coach Prime.
I'm coming. I hear the Clemson man has a scholarship problem. I can come take care of that for you.
Yeah.
I can run them out of there. Just give me 30 seconds. I'll take care of that. You say you're over the limit. I can handle that. No problem. Just give me 30 seconds. You want me to bring my Louis?
Hey, Coach.
Hey.
Coach, I got a question.
Yeah.
If you do take care of that problem, how does Clemson look after you take care of that problem? You looking okay?
We coming.
Hey, Coach Prime, over here. I got a question.
Hold on a second. We coming. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, we came.
Thank you.
Oh, that Coach Prime is hell, isn't he?
He is something, man.
Coach Prime is off the charts.
He has to rub that gold dust on it every time, too. That's what
Oh,
he does.
man. You think he comes out there and rubs that rock, too?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Dang. Oh, my God. Twisted said that he said that Dion's getting his recruits from the soup line at this point. He got it tied in, and he's already left.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they had like 3 players that transferred in, transferred
Listen.
right back out. So
Clemson would be a top 10. If Clemson used the transfer portal like they should, they'd be a top 10 team. But as of right now, I have no reason to believe that Clemson will be a top 10 team.
mm-hmm. I think that might be I think that might be.
I mean, that's just real shit. I mean, Clemson's not going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. So fishing.
Give me a top Clemson wide receiver. Give me who's going to block the on the O line for Clemson. I mean, give me something. Give me a reason to believe. Kind of believe.
We've gotten some really good recruits for O-line, and we gotten a year of development on some guys that were good recruits in the past that were young last year. So
that you lost people. I mean, there's nobody that's going to fix this Clemson team this year, though.
Well, I don't think that's
not.
Here's the reason why. Okay,
Peter Woods is going to be amazing. We know that.
No, I'm saying think about it. When you change the offensive scheme that Riley's doing to it, the way he's putting things together, it takes pressure off the offensive line some. Like, I mean, look what he did with TCU, that offensive line, for God's sakes. I mean, Jesus, it was almost a miracle worker. It's because of the play design, and it's almost gimmicky. I give people credit. It's got some gimmicky to it. But it'll help them there. And then they'll also be improved from last year. They won't be as, it won't be Georgia, or they won't be Bama, or I don't know. Bama's offensive line sucked too.
I'm not I'm not debating that y'all don't recruit at an elite level. I mean, you do. I mean, I'm not debating that.
So
My
I
thing
think
is, you have holes at certain positions that you're not fulfilling in the portal, and so
we have wide receiver
you're
holes.
gonna have holes at teams. Yeah, and wide receiver is one of them.
Yeah, we have holes
Yeah,
there.
and wide receiver is one of them. I mean, you're gonna be empty there. It
We
just
have
is what
holes
it is.
there, but we have a plethora of tight ends, high end NFL draft
Well,
tight
I mean,
ends.
good luck with teams knowing that you're going to throw to the tight ends. I mean,
Well, Georgia did it all year, and they won a natty. So I mean, come on.
yeah, but Georgia had threats on the outside, though.
Well, some of the tight ends can be threats. I don't think you realize that. Some of our tight ends run a fast ass 40, man. They're big, long, and they're fast.
But
So they're
Georgia
almost like
Georgia
receivers.
had multiple receivers that were threats.
Well, yeah, I mean Georgia
You had to look
did.
out. You had to look out for the threats that Georgia had, and I mean there weren't even that much threats, but you had to watch out for them.
Clemson has some threats too at receiver, and so there's a couple of them that are really good, and one of them's coming back off of basically.
Adam Randall is the number one wide receiver that you need.
Well, Randall's one of them. We got Randall, the fast slot guy now. I want to say it's Artavis Scott because it's not his name, but he's really good. And so it's Williams is his last name. He's really a good hands receiver and a great route runner, and he's just tenacious. So we got Randall, him, tenacious, and then we got this other kid that used to be a quarterback and in Alabama.
But see, they haven't proven
it. Turner is his name, so he's really good.
They haven't proven anything.
Well, no, I'm not saying they prove themselves. I'm saying they have the kind of talent that we used to get with Artavis Scott and a lot of the guys that back when we got EJ Williams and those guys, Hopkins.
Which that's fine. I mean, I agree, but you're banking on talent. You're banking on talent and hoping it fruition.
Gotta bank it on something, brother, because they need.
Yeah, no, I agree. Shit, I'm a Florida fan. You think I'm banking on hopes and dreams?
So we can name every Clemson wide receiver who was.
I know how you feel, Billy. I'm just saying. I know my team's going to be bad, and there are certain teams that I feel like if there was a reason to believe that they're going to be good, it would be Clemson. But
I think it's a 50-50 thing, and we'll know probably by the Florida State game whether Clemson's really going to be a contender or not in the bigger scheme, right? I think that game's it. Once that game happens, we'll know.
I disagree. I disagree. I think early in the year, what game do you play Clemson?
We play nobody early in the year, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What week do y'all play Florida State?
Fourth.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The first 3 games are shit.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is the first 3 games, you're going to know if you can compete with them or not.
Well, I hope so, but playing these.
You're going to know the first 3 games. You're going to know.
Playing these 1-2A teams for second and third games and playing Duke. Okay, so maybe Duke will test us, but the rest of them I'm not sure. I'll try to watch the line, but you're playing against inferior competition, so
yeah. But Hover Billy, you know when you see an elite team, you know they're elite as soon as you see them.
Yeah. If they're not hitting throws,
yeah, I mean you know the feeling when you walk.
What's up, Pete? He says, week 4. Yeah.
Yes, we'll know right after that.
Yeah. What's up, Nate?
That's
Nate wants to know who TF is Randall.
Randall's a great receiver.
Adam Randall. It's Adam Randall.
Was a
wide receiver.
High-end receiver. Yeah. He's a good one.
Yeah, he's good. If he can stay healthy, he's good. He's really good.
That's the injury bug thing, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
We lost a lot of people to injury last year, and Ngata was in and out. It was ridiculous.
I love how Ngata went to the NFL draft,
and didn't he
got undrafted, and then as soon as Garrett Riley came in, he was like, "Oh shit, yeah, he should have stayed. Yeah, he should have stayed.
Yeah, dummy. Big dummy.
Yeah, dummy. Yeah, he should have stayed.
All right, yeah. Let's see what Ohio State man has got to say.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, do you plan on to Michigan
This,
years in a row.
this is good. This is Ohio State man here, and I am in absolute shambles with this SEC bias. Did you know this? Listen to how much SEC bias there is. Florida, which is the laughing stock of the
Hey.
Sunshine State, wins 6 games a year. They're on their 3rd coach in 5 years. They had just as many players drafted as we did. They had just as many players drafted as Ohio State. The NFL won't get off the SEC nuts. This is ridiculous. I guarantee you, if it snowed 3 months a year in Gainesville, Florida, they would not have got 6 players drafted.
Yeah, Ohio State man can suck nuts, but they do that all year long, so it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts.
Isn't it crazy how?
I appreciate that, Ohio State man, though. Yeah.
Who's whining the most in all the poor mouthing is Ohio State. I mean, for God's sakes, they need to get over themselves.
Ohio State, man.
Listen, we've won 2 national titles in the last 52 years. Have you?
Actually, yes, we have. Yeah.
Back in that.
Oh, oops.
We've
Thank
won.
you.
Yeah, we've won 2. We've won 2 natties in the last 2 years. So yeah.
Yeah, but 52 for sure. Even Florida can say that.
Yeah, suck my nut, suck my buck nut. How about that?
Even Florida has won 3 in the last 52 years. So
yeah, boy, but I do appreciate watching the Bucknuts whine. It's almost as funny as Colbert, you know.
Well, see, Huffer Billy, this is the thing. I'm trying to be high on Clemson. I'm trying to convince myself to be high on Clemson.
I'm not sold yet either. So
but I'm saying I'm trying to get on board.
Yeah, you're trying.
But there's no reason for me to believe.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Did you know that?
Club Dick hasn't played like Trevor Lawrence, and y'all haven't had a quarterback since that's been elite. And wide receivers ? Offensive line ? Will Shipley's going to be one of the best running backs in the country, but
so is Moffa, by the way.
I mean, I can say the same thing about Florida. Florida's going to have one of the best running back groups in the country, but if Graham Merce is starting, I don't have any interest in it. I ain't got no interest in it.
I just feel like that Klubnik has had. Well, I think he's a late bloomer. I don't think he's like TL was.
He might be.
Yeah, what's up, awesomeness?
He might be.
But he's got to stay injury free too. Just FYI.
Yeah, it would help a lot if the offensive line got a little bit help in the portal, but we can't. Dabo can't be bothered.
Yeah. Well, the other problem is he exits the pocket and doesn't get rid of the ball quick enough, and he's going to get his head taken off. He better get that over that in a hurry.
Yeah, that's fixable though. That's fixable.
Well, it is, but it wasn't fixed in the spring game. I'm just saying.
Yeah, oh, buddy. Yeah, you're right.
No, really. The thing is, I thought that you're gonna play the Bucknuts. Y'all gonna have to help pay child support. Well, I thought that Ohio State moved out after they gave Clemson that beat down in the 2020 playoffs. I thought they moved out. So
COVID team in that.
I thought they moved out after that game. So
yeah, and I agree with you, P. Digits, and sort of what Sweeney said about Peter when I love the name Peter Woods. He said he's like Haley's Comet. He only comes around once every 50 years. Well, that's Trevor Lawrence. He's like Haley's Comet.
Well, what was Deshaun Watson then?
He wasn't even as good as
TL. Whose Comet was Deshaun Watson then?
TL was Hellbop.
Listen to me.
It seems like y'all saw, 2 Comets back to back. So
yeah.
Well, Clemson's not gonna be any good this year because they don't utilize the transfer portal. If they did, they would be they'd be the top of the ACC, but they're not going to be. Florida State, on the other hand, has used the transfer portal and has filled the holes that they had to fill. So State's probably going to beat Clemson in the ACC. It just is what it is.
Well, maybe, but here's
it is what it is.
I'm going to say what I know a lot of Clemson fans probably wouldn't point out. Most of the reason Dabo doesn't use it. Well, there's the main one, which is he doesn't want recruits thinking he's recruiting them, then he's going and replacing them next year with somebody else, so they don't trust him. Trust is one, but the other one is the players that are in the portal have to meet such strict criteria from Dabo's perspective in upstanding people. He has a moral compass.
Well, who's the problem is? Who's the problem?
Well, Dabo's obviously not the problem, but that's his style.
And Pete, how am I delusional? I mean, it's just facts. I mean, Clemson has not utilized where they need to improve on, and that's the problem for Clemson.
But they got to recruit better up front. That's the key. You got to not miss on certain wide receivers.
Up front, Clemson is recruiting amazing up front.
No, we missed on 2 or 3 receivers. They didn't defensively. They didn't do very well. I mean, we did a Jew. We did even Ngata was a disappointment.
Y'all did a what?
We missed on our recruits and on the wide receiver recruiting.
Did y'all say y'all did a Jew?
No. A Jew. AJOU, and his name is a Jew. And it sounds like a Jew. But we missed on certain key receivers and it didn't pay out. And then we missed on the quarterback. I mean, give me a break. DJ was not a fit at the Clemson place, and we missed on the offensive coordinator hire situation. So
you won. You won on the OC hire.
Well, no, not when we did Streeter. And
no.
Leaving Elliott in too long, right?
No.
So
what's up, Jacob?
So,
yeah.
Well,
I'm a realist, man. I understand that we have holes and that we have weaknesses, but I don't think that going to the portal and trying to recruit there is the number one issue. I mean, there's 2 or 3 in front of that. Okay. So, just to make it clear.
Yeah, how much does it cost to get a rant on fishing? Well, why don't we get a?
You can get it for free. You can get it for free.
So do that for free.
But,
so why not? So why not do it right now? There's the link right here.
Yeah, do it for free. No, but look.
Look, Pete, man. The thing is, you can't take any transfers whenever you're over on scholarships. So
obviously, you can't take more players when you're over the cap. So
stuck between a rock and a hard place. Old Dabo is right now.
Stop recruiting so much and leave a little bit of room for transfers. How about that?
Yeah, stop recruiting. Recruiting doesn't matter. Only the transfer.
So there are 3 over.
I never said recruiting doesn't matter. Stop it.
So whose scholarships are they gonna take?
Stop it. I didn't say take scholarships from players either. I didn't say that.
Whose scholarships?
I mean, you got to if you're over.
Well, if you're over, I mean, look at Dion. What he's doing.
Well, Dion took that just by being there.
How many? How many of his kids does Dabo have on the team?
I don't know.
He doesn't have any now.
I have no idea.
Any on scholarship.
Educate me on that because I don't know.
That if any of his kids were on scholarship, take them off scholarship. Let Dabo pay for Dabo Jr.
He doesn't have them on scholarship. I was.
He doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I thought he did. But,
piss me off.
Okay, so he doesn't.
But the one thing,
I'm guessing the argument is that Clemson doesn't have any transfers out, that they can't take transfers in. That's what
we had a kicker and a defensive back go to the portal this year, and that's it.
Angel.
And that's true. Clemson doesn't have any people leaving the program. That's absolutely
BA.
true.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah, there you go, Nate. Yeah, BA wants to know.
I told Lou. I explained why I did, so he already knows.
So they're taking emails for the talent show.
Already, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, when is and when is the talent show?
June 5th. The emails
June.
stopped
Okay.
on June 4th.
Okay. Right. Okay. So emails are due by June 4th.
You have a lot of time, so
Is the last. So June 4th is the last day to send in a video. Okay.
So I want to ask a different topic. It's football related,
Mhm.
but it's not Clemson related at all. What is the feeling of having a 3-loss Pac-12 conference winner without USC and UCLA being in the Pac-12 anymore?
That's
One of
true.
those other leftover teams, maybe San Diego State,
I'll
they got
take-
3 losses, and they're going to get a playoff spot
I'll take
over
Oregon.
a 2-loss.
Well, nobody knows who it's going to be.
Well, no, I'll take Oregon, but probably either Oregon or Washington.
My
Yeah.
point
As
is,
far as it stands right now, it's going to be the 5 conference winners. It's going to be 5 spots.
Yeah, and
And-
what about the group of 5?
The group of 5 winners. Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
shit.
but my
Yeah.
point was, let's just assume that these conferences aren't all parity. They're not at parity with the SEC and the Big. Okay, and you got a runner up in the SEC that's got 2 losses, and you got a 1-loss conference champion in the SEC because it's going to be a gauntlet now, right? And then you got a 3-loss Pac-12 conference winner, and they get a spot, and it kicks one of the other teams out that's actually better, and we know they're better. What are people going to do then?
Well, they
'Cause of the
don't. Well, they
buys.
don't get a bye. They would be the 5th seed, which would mean no
Home field
bye.
advantage.
So
Well, no,
which should
what I'm
mean no
saying is
bye,
they
but they
get-
do get home
they
field
get a
advantage
playoff.
though.
How
They
The
take
first
a
playoff
playoff
game.
spot. They take up a playoff spot. Is my point.
How many
Not
teams-
five.
And I actually agree with that. I mean, it seems very flawed. I mean, it's you're going to put some group of 5 teams in, and then just get them smoked by a Power 5 team.
Well,
The
you,
first-
you never know.
And then what about the group of 5? Or I guess
okay.
the best group of 5 conference champion.
This
Okay.
this is why
Possibly.
this is why recruiting matters.
Well, you gotta think of it.
Well, the
Anything
group
can
of
happen.
5 might be
I'm
about
not
to be a group
saying.
of 4, but-
I'm not saying that elite teams can't win, which is they do. So I'm saying group of 5 can't upset elite teams. If we're talking about the playoffs, so I mean,
Well, they can upset, but it's once every blue moon. If you're
Right,
talking about
right.
Haley's comment. When
Right.
you talk about once in a blue moon.
I know this is not like March Madness, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could be, but it's not
gonna
likely.
It's gonna be December madness, but yeah.
Wow.
But think about the fact that in the NFL this year they had a record percentage of 5-stars get drafted that came all the way through college and came out on the other end, and they got drafted. This is
Mhm.
a record year of that. Most of them came out of the SEC and the Big Ten.
Bum, bum,
Okay?
bum.
This is nothing
Those
new.
teams are loaded with talent, and there's no way you
This is
compare
nothing
a
new,
Pac-12 team.
Yeah, it's nothing. I'm just saying that. I mean, yes, it's every once in a blue moon. I know. I'm just saying it's possible.
Well,
But-
there's a big two. There's a Power 2 conferences now, and then there's everybody else that it falls off in a hurry. So that's where we are. The group of 5 is now the group of whatever, and there's a big 2
Group of garbage. I don't know.
Power 2. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I just made that up. Well, I mean, is it like all I heard like the season before, like the last off season before this off season? I heard that the rumors that Pac-12 is going away. I mean, I know it's rumors, but is that eventually going to happen? You think? I think it's going to happen eventually, but who knows? But it's just my
Yeah, I do. I
vision.
think probably too, to some extent.
But if that happens,
Is Pete in here? It's like
I
Pete's
don't know. He's in here, but
He's got himself
Yeah, I'm
muted.
here. I'm trying to eat dinner. I tune in to the VicTube show for 2 seconds. The first thing I hear is this Florida man on here
Hey.
spouting all kinds of Florida man dumb shit. And so, of course, I had to call in. First of all, I don't know. Do you not know how to count down there in Florida? Clemson has 88 scholarships right now. So how are they supposed to get somebody out of the transfer portal? And by the way, they don't need anybody out of the transfer portal. You're getting Clemson's leftover recruits and leftover brothers of former players. The best player on your team is ETN.
Yes, he is, and he chose Florida for a reason.
Yeah, because he couldn't get on Clemson's team. That's exactly why he couldn't.
That's
get on
fake news.
Florida's team.
That's fake news right there.
Let's get ready to rumble.
But my question is, did Georgia even recruit him?
I don't think so.
Well, we recruited him, but he looked at the depth chart and he realized he's gonna have to sit for a while. That was it.
Not only does Florida take Clemson's leftover players, but they take their leftover coaches too. Sunbelt Billy got fired by Dabo Swinney. Do you know how terrible any coach on the planet has to be fired by Dabo Swinney? I mean,
do you know how long ago was that? How long ago?
2011.
10 years.
After the 2010 season. Or 2011.
10 years. So I'm not afraid about that.
Right.
10 years and he's still a failure. Like what else?
He got fired by Dabo Swinney before Dabo Swinney was Dabo Swinney. He got fired by Dabo Swinney when Dabo Swinney was like the laughing stock of the country and not a national championship.
Well, the rumor is that he punched somebody in the face, but I mean I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
That's the rumor.
So how many coaches has Dabo fired? What, like 2?
3, I think.
3.
Well, one of them he had to fire. One of them he had to fire because he said the N-word like an idiot in practice.
Who is?
And the other 2 were
best
just
friends,
not good coaches.
Yeah.
Right. So who was the coach who got fired for saying the N-word?
I don't even remember his name. That's how irrelevant he was.
Okay.
Pearman.
And then he fired
Pearman.
Billy Napier and Brandon Streeter.
Brandon Streeter.
That was his best friend.
Great.
Was he even a main coach?
I don't know. Press.
Yeah, and I think that
Who? Pearman? Pearman was a position
Napier
coach.
was
Yeah, position coach.
Oh, okay.
I think that Kirby has only fired one coach, and that was James Coley. So
one coach too little, by the way.
Yeah.
And guess who we hired? That's right, Brandon Streeter.
Yeah, Brandon Streeter. Doo.
Yeah, Brandon Streeter. Yeah, Brandon Streeter was Clemson's James Coley. Yeah.
But it's funny. I mean, it's funny when people think about it. They think that the transfer portal solves all ills.
They don't.
No, the character.
They fill spots.
The character of the kids have to meet a certain standard for that.
Well, listen, that was the only point that I was making is Clemson has spots that they need filled, and they're not going to the portal.
Which spots do they need filled? They need to be filled by the portal.
They need
offensive line is really difficult to fill through the portal. That is not an easy position to fill.
It's not difficult to fill. I mean, there's top tier offensive linemen in the portal. But they're gone now. They're gone.
Listen, Fishing, we offered 2. We offered.
They're
2,
gone. They did not choose Clemson.
No,
Clemson did not go after them. They're gone.
Last year, we offered them 2.
Again, with the Florida man math, how do you take a transfer with no scholarships? Tell me that.
You can't. You literally can't.
Okay. So what is he talking about?
I don't even know at this point.
Look, and this is the thing. Look. If you don't have any room for scholarships, that's fine. Look, I'm not gonna say anything.
You want to know why they have so many scholarships? Because they don't have people transferring out in droves.
Exactly. That's
so
fine.
How is that bad?
Fine.
Yeah, Dabo doesn't quite have the neon.
But if you keep doo-doo players, I mean,
whoa.
Hey, let me tell you something. If doo-doo players win you 10 or more games for 12 years in a row, I'll take dooh-doo players every day.
If Florida wishes they had the doo-doo players at this point.
Yeah, with great quarterback though. I mean, you don't have a professional quarterback. Or maybe you do. I mean, maybe you do. We'll see. But
you might have 2 of them.
Yeah, you might. Well, you might. Yeah, you might.
Yep.
Well, guess who doesn't have a good quarterback? Fucking Florida. We know that.
Florida don't have a good anything.
No.
Hey, listen here, buddy.
It's a lot better than Florida.
Listen here, buddy.
Hell, it looks.
But this is my point though. Look, I'm not comparing both programs because I know Florida sucks and Florida needs a lot of work. But I'm saying Clemson is expected to be at an elite level, so you need to build, which is what I was saying about in the transfer portal. And Dabo doesn't even use the transfer portal, and that's what I'm saying about having holes in your team that you easily could pick up in the portal. I mean, you
can't easily pick up somebody when there's no spots to pick them up in.
Kick them the fuck off.
We're not that kind of team.
Dabo doesn't kick people off the team.
Nobody does that. And then you'd be on here saying Dabo's a piece of shit for kicking somebody off the team.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Everybody kicks people off the team. And it's not kicking people off the team, but it's telling players, look, you have no future here.
That's not even true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. The only reason people get kicked off of a team is because they get in some kind of legal trouble or don't make the grades or some shit like that.
At Clemson, yes, that's the only way.
No, not at Jesus Christ. How many players has Sunbelt Billy kicked off the team?
Multiple.
Who?
Brenton Cox, for example.
Why?
For what?
I don't know why.
He was being a troublemaker.
He got in trouble.
No, he's generational talent. There was nothing that came out that said that he was a troublemaker. Nothing.
Well, if he's a generational talent and he got kicked off the team, the reason is because he got in trouble.
Well, he was in college for 5 years. So what was he gonna do?
Well, who
with
fucking
6
knows?
years?
I mean,
it's not like he was going to improve. I mean,
improve what?
It's not like he was gonna get better by coming back.
That's my point though about Clemson. There's people that can't improve at Clemson to be at an elite standard.
Who?
Have to say, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, but you're saying shit that you're just making it up.
I'm not making it up.
You can't name one person to describe what you just said.
I'm not making anything up.
Who can't live up to the standard? Tell me.
I'm sure you could tell me a lot more people did.
I didn't make the statement. You did.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
that's exactly what you just said.
No, listen. No, look, I'm saying if you need holes in your roster filled, which you do, you can actually go through your roster, tell them they don't have a starting role here, and they can go to they can hit the transfer portal. You can do like Dion did and tell them hit
exactly
rocks.
Do you really think that a 16th year head coach, 2-time national championship winning coach,
if you want to keep
is going to tell players that he recruited? First of all, you're comparing Dabo Swinney to Deion Sanders, which is fucking retarded.
No, I was just comparing.
Do you think that Dabo Swinney is going to go to guys that he recruited and gave scholarships to and be like, yeah, you're not good enough to play here. We're going to go in the transfer portal and get Joe Schmo fuck from Michigan who couldn't make that squad. No.
Well, that's a terrible comparison because you can go in the transfer portal and get better players than what you have on your roster, and you can.
No, you can't.
Everybody in the transfer portal is in there because they couldn't make the roster on their current team,
or they won't NIL, which we won't.
Not true either.
So,
all right,
that's not true either.
Maybe just I don't know.
Yeah, or they want NIL money. Or they're trying to
get more playing time.
Or they're trying, or trying to get off of a bad team.
No, or what I just said, get more playing time.
Yes, I know. Yes, that is one reason. Yes, and that is the most common reason for transfer.
Exactly.
It's funny, man. Everyone talks about how much the transfer portal is ruining college football, and then the same person comes on and brags about who they got out of the transfer portal.
It's not ruining college football; it's enhancing it. Yeah.
No, look. All I'm saying is, take my team for example. We had offensive line deficiencies.
Still do.
We went and filled those roles, and hopefully it pans out, right?
How long is this show, Vic? We don't have enough time to hear about Florida's deficiencies. This would be an hour-long segment.
Well, I mean, we could talk about how Clemson's probably not going to win the ACC this year either. I mean,
okay. Hey, do you want to bet me on that?
Hey, is Adam Randall going to stay hurt this year?
Do you want to bet me on that? Are you willing to put your
Good.
money where your mouth is? Do you want to bet me actual money on whether or not Clemson will win the ACC this year?
No, I
I'll
don't.
do it right now.
I'm actually
Oh,
pretty high.
Clemson's for sure winning.
I'm actually pretty high on Clemson because I think Florida State's overrated. But I'm not going to bet my money on that. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make a point.
So fishing,
And you've had the same agreement with me about a lot of this stuff, just not right now. But
here's the thing.
I don't know
what
do I agree with you on.
well, I mean, about the offensive line and stuff. Yeah, I've heard you say that before.
Yeah, I mean, you can go through any team and pick out holes in their roster.
Exactly.
And offensive line has been one for Clemson.
All right, I've got to go to the bathroom again, so I'll be right
That's
back.
not my point, though. My point is that you're on here talking about Clemson should be out there in the transfer portal getting players in 2023. There's no players to get based on the scholarship. So I don't know where that, like, were you just going to magically pull them out of the sky?
Well, maybe not anymore, but
Plus, even when we
but
had,
my
we
whole
had
point makes sense.
So we had 2 college scholarships a year ago, and we went out and asked and tried to get a couple of guys, but they had to fit our character, our culture. They are not coming in here a bunch of thugs that are misfits that caused issues at other places, and they're all prima donnas and they want their ass handed to them.
It's not even that, really. I mean, a couple of guys they offered that just chose to go somewhere else.
That's right. That's right. So it happens. But it isn't like we don't try. It's just we're not going to go out there and open the door and say, anybody, everybody, come to Clemson. We don't do that. We're very selective.
No, it's not even that. You shut the door to anybody and everybody.
No, we didn't. We've offered, and they
how is offering somebody shutting the door on them?
No, I'm saying in the transfer portal, you've shut the door
That's
on.
what I'm talking about. They've
offered in the portal.
They've offered a couple of guys.
If you're not at a high school, then Dabo doesn't want you.
No, he offered people in the portal, and they chose not to come. This was last year.
Who?
Yeah.
Give me names.
One went to
Give me names.
I forget the name. One of them I know for sure was the offensive lineman for Tennessee. It got offered and just went somewhere else. So how is that shutting the door on the transfer?
Who is that?
I don't remember his name.
We don't know his name.
Did Darnell Wright? Because he went to the draft. If that's who.
I'm talking about 2022, last year, not this year. There is nobody to offer this year. I don't know how many times I got to say that to you.
Well, there's no. This is what I'm saying too. There's nobody now. It's over. The transfer portal's over.
But fishing, it's not over.
No, entering it is over.
Entering it is over. So anybody else that wants to enter, they
It
enter.
doesn't matter if it was over 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago. Clemson is at 88 scholarships right now. They don't have room to offer anybody. I don't know why is that so hard to understand.
But I'm going back to last year fishing. We offered 2 guys out of the portal, and they chose to go elsewhere. And
why?
But because they didn't want to come to. They went to Michigan.
They didn't want to come to Clemson.
Well, that's fine.
And I know I know what you're talking about. There was one wide receiver.
Yeah, but here's the reason.
And I don't blame them.
I'll tell you why. Because Dabo didn't tamper with them before they got in the portal and have it all lined up for them to go to their place. That's part of it, and there's a lot of NIL.
These excuses, man. These excuses.
He
ridiculous.
offered them. They didn't come. He has the door open. That's what we're trying to point out. It's not like he doesn't ever do it. He just wants it to be a certain kind of character. A certain.
I need to know how many transfers Dabo has taken and
we got 2 quarterbacks, quarterbacks right out of the portal. Yes.
2 in the transfer portal.
Yep, we did.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, both former Clemson players.
Yeah, no, not
yeah. Well, my point proven.
One of them was
right.
Bear Bryant.
Dabo does not take anybody that does not commit to them from high school, and to fill holes on the team. I mean, he doesn't kick players out or replace players. I mean, this just is what it is.
He does. He'll kick you off the team in a heartbeat if you break the team rules. You know,
No, he'll bench you in a heartbeat. He doesn't kick people.
He'll kick you off. He's kicked people off the team.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Well, if you do something wrong, yeah, I agree. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I agree.
Yeah. People smoking weed in a parking lot with a gun in their lap in the middle of the morning, early a.m., and it was their 3rd offense of nonsense on the team rules. And Dabo said, "Yeah, you're out of here." And he went over and played for Georgia as a D-back, as an example.
Yeah, he did pretty good at Georgia. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, he was a good player. Dabo told him to go pound sand. Sorry.
Look. There's programs in the country like Clemson, Alabama, Georgia that don't have to take transfers.
Shit, you think Georgia won't take a defensive line transfer right now after we just lost Bear Alexander?
Oh,
Now
no,
you're
they won't.
backtracking. You were just on
They
here
won't.
talking about how Clemson should take transfers. Now you're saying there's teams out there like Clemson that
There's
don't need
teams
to take
that
transfers.
recruit. There's teams that recruit at an elite level that won't take transfers.
Are we
Clemson
done yelling yet?
is the only one that should.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin.
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe something we're missing. The ceramide sincerity.
Can y'all name me an elite wide receiver that Clemson's landed in the past 2 years?
Antonio Williams.
Antonio Williams is
Yeah,
going
Antonio
to go.
Williams is one.
He'll go
Yeah.
in the draft.
Well, you just
Randall
said name one.
may.
We named one.
Bo Collins may.
Now what?
Bo Collins is also very good. So
Clemson's entire wide receiver core is nothing but a bunch of 4 and 5 stars. But
I mean, shit. Can you name an elite wide receiver that my dogs have gotten other than what George Pickens?
That's
Yeah,
a good.
George Pickens.
That's a good point too.
Yeah, no wait,
He hasn't shown
never mind.
anything.
He wasn't elite. Never mind. Well, he
The
is.
honky donkey.
Yeah, McConkey, but then remember that. Oh yeah, he was a 3-star. So,
His doo-doo butt.
but I mean he's
Honky
playing. But I
donkey.
mean he's playing above his recruiting rank.
Yeah. Well, we'll see when Todd
I mean,
Monk.
he's like my mom, the guy who plays.
So should we yell at Nate now? I mean,
Cooper
we've yelled at
Kupp,
poor old
yeah.
Fishing long enough.
Yeah, Cooper.
I
Cooper Kupp. Yeah. That's
Golly,
I've
look at
been
that
sleeping-
muggle Nate.
I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping during your fucking guys' argument. I'm like, is this done yet?
I wouldn't call that an argument.
guys, I got pine straw being delivered right now. I got to go.
All
Great
right,
show.
later, Pete.
Yeah, great show.
All right,
Vic.
Pete.
all right. See you, Pete.
Look, it's a good discussion because I do think that Dabo has a propensity never to use the portal Fishing. I just think he has a rationale that he can defend because his point is, why did I recruit all these other players if I didn't think they were any good anyway? That's
Well, right.
Yeah. So here's what Nate thinks about all of this.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I tell you this, I trust elite coaches and their decision making. I'll always trust Kirby, even though sometimes I question what he does, especially at the quarterback position. That still bothers me. But anything Dabo believes that his team can accomplish, even with everything that's going on, then I trust him. He's a proven winner for a reason.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The ACC has been down for how many years? I mean, it's not going to stay that way.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's down. Clemson is carrying it. The rest of them
been down. It's been down.
Well, it won't matter much because they asked our AD the other day, what's the chances of Clemson playing an ACC schedule in 3 years? And he says, I wouldn't put money on it.
It's been down. It's been down since
Oh, wow.
It's been down since 2017. I think that was when Florida State started sucking. So
there's a change.
Before that, if you talk about recruiting classes, it's been down before that.
Yeah, but it won't be long before we'll be in some conference that you won't be able to use that excuse anymore. And then Clemson will have to earn its bona fides, which is fine with me. I'd rather it be that way.
What does a fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, and that's my point, though. I mean, if you can't utilize the transfer portal, I mean, you're going to have holes every single year. Every team is. Every team.
Even the ones who use it have.
Even
holes.
Bama. Look at Bama. They were struggling for a quarterback. They tampered and had to find one.
They're still struggling for a quarterback.
Yeah, they still don't have one. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm indifferent on that. I think they do have the quarterback.
They got 3 shiny turds on that damn team at quarterback.
Well,
Here's
I think I happen to think Tyler Buckner's actually going to be really good, but I'm just saying.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett was carried by that elite offensive line, and that stellar lights out defense. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I think that's how. Well, that's how they made Stetson. I don't know. Not elite, but great. I don't know. But
slanty Stet.
I don't know. I just Stetson.
Yeah, Mayhem. What have they done, Mayhem? What have they done?
Yeah, Dominic Lovett was a 4-star.
What the hell is that?
4-star. Aaron Smith 4-star. A.D. Mitchell 4-star.
And
Well, actually, A.D. Mitchell was a 3-star, but yeah,
A.D. Mitchell
4-star.
Mitchell's amazing. But my point to that, and Vic, you kind of almost kind
Lad
of
McConkey, was a 3-star. So
yeah. So it's the system that they were in.
Yeah. What about Ra Thomas? Was he a 4-star? Mayhem.
I don't know about that, but
Ra Thomas, and then
he just
Anthony Edwards. Anthony Evans is a 4-star.
Yeah, Ra just needs to stay out of jail. He'll be all right.
Ra.
So I'm gonna have to go, guys. I gotta get dinner tonight. But fishing, it's good, having the conversation because you make some points out there, and I just don't think that every answer or every problem is solved by the transfer portal. I think there's.
I agree. No, I agree. I mean, I agree. I agree.
But y'all be good, and Vic, it's good to see you. And we'll talk soon, okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Goodbye, Paul.
Bye.
Have a good one, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking place for Slim with the bad takes. I'm taking place for him.
Right. Of course, did have George Pickens was a 5-star, but of course he's gone now. So
right,
he's
exactly.
with the Steelers. So
I would love to have seen George Pickens with Carson Beck. Oh man.
Yes, and then before George Pickens, I don't know who the last 5-star wide receiver we had was. Yes, I think that's the only one that the Kirby has had, but
right. But then you have 5-star quarterbacks,
That's right. We've also had 5-star quarterbacks. We have 2 of them on the roster this year that aren't going to be starting because Carson Beck was a 4-star. So
correct.
It's better than a walk-on, I guess.
I'm telling y'all, man. Well, I don't know.
Not really.
Well, I mean, Carson Beck could be the one. He could be.
Yeah.
But
he's got a good arm.
What's the Georgia fan gonna say? I want to see Brock Vandagriff.
Yeah, of course they. I want to see Brock Vandagriff because he's the local kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have high expectations because
he's the local kid. So
yeah, I can already see it. Carson Beck not doing average or below average. Georgia fans are going to lose their mind.
I say that Kirby never starts the 5-star quarterback, but Kirby has actually started 2 5-star quarterbacks. Yeah, Jacob Eason. Yeah, Jacob Eason and JT Daniels. Yeah.
Yep. Correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But then, of course, both of them and both lost their jobs due to injury. So
Never forget JT Daniels is still undefeated at Georgia.
When was Mike Bobo there? What years was he there before this year?
He was there from 2006 to 2014, right?
Yeah. I can't. I really can't remember. I know when he finished because
he goes like
I knew it was
like 2006 to 2014.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was before Kirby.
Yeah. Mark Richt was actually the offensive coordinators for his first 5 years. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was the play caller, but then he brought in Bobo. Yeah. So I know, yeah, and then Todd Grantham used to be our defensive
Oh no,
coordinator.
Oh
no,
God.
Yeah,
Vic,
I know.
no, Vic, stop it, stop it. I don't want to think about it, Vic.
Oh man.
I don't
No, Florida fans love Todd Grantham,
want.
especially when he was at Georgia.
Leave me
But
alone. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
leave us alone.
whole
Yeah,
third and Grantham.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
in
I know
Grantham.
that. Yeah.
Oh man, never failed, never failed.
Oh, it
Yeah.
failed. All right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It never failed to not fail.
Oh, it failed. All right.
Todd Grantham. Yep. So
Hey.
yeah, the ghost of Todd Grantham still haunts Florida. So
Yeah.
Well, that's fake news. That's fake news.
Florida fans still dreaming about 2008, huh?
No, no, no.
yeah,
I'm realistic.
yes you are.
I know.
Yes
I
you
know.
are
We're
fishing. You're still
no.
dreaming about '08. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I know we're in the
Yeah,
dumpster. I'm fine with it.
about
It's
'08. Yeah.
yeah. Florida's in the dumpster.
Tennessee fans still dream about 98.
1998.
Still dream about 98. So
Yeah, and Tennessee fans can keep dreaming until they win the SEC. I mean,
yeah,
that's
and Alabama fans still dream about 2020. So
COVID team in that.
COVID team.
net.
And then
Yeah,
Ohio State fans dream about
2014.
2014.
Mhm.
Let's see. Florida State fans dream about
20
2013. Let's see.
Sir,
Clemson
Vic.
fans dream about 2018. LSU
Oh, your
fans
shit,
dream
Vic.
about 2019. Yep.
Yeah, Vic.
Auburn fans dream about 2010. Let's see. Texas fans dream about 05. Yes, USC fans still dream about 04. Yeah. Yeah, Miami fans still dream about 01. Yeah. So
5 rings. The U.
Yeah. Yeah, John Ruiz he just happened to run out of money.
yeah, there you go. No, actually, I thought that South Carolina fans dream about 1969. 1969.
Yeah, let Florida actually be any type of good when he gets recruits in there, and you
Oh
already know.
and then I know we just had Nate in here, but he's gone now. But Michigan fans still dream about 1997. So,
Hey Victor.
but I mean Nate wasn't even born in
Hey Victor.
1997. So yeah, what's up?
You want to know a stat?
What?
Let me find it.
You damn right, mayhem. I felt the same way for the longest, man.
It's been 1,251 days since Ohio State beat Michigan.
There you go.
Been over 1,000 days.
And what about our Georgia Tech fans still dream about 1990, right?
But they'll be driven for
1990, right? But I think that that Sea Dog and Rec Talk weren't even born in 1990. So
yeah, they were. Well, Rec Talk was.
he was.
I'm
Rec
guessing.
Talk is what, like 30, right? So
Probably so.
Pastor Dave, I'll say right now, it's about damn time Georgia got a cupcake schedule.
32. Well, I think that if he was, he probably wasn't old enough to remember. So
Right.
It's about time Georgia's got one of those Nick Saban specials.
right. What do you think? What do you think about Georgia's schedule? Oh, it's it's garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's about time Georgia gets one of those Alabama special schedules.
Well, it's garbage. Yeah, outside of like
Hey,
Tennessee.
keep talking shit about Florida. Hey, keep talking shit.
Outside of Tennessee, and maybe Ole Miss. But yeah.
What are you talking about? Fishing Florida's one of the cupcake teams on our schedule.
Tennessee and maybe Ole Miss.
Yeah,
maybe
on yours, yeah.
South Carolina. But
Well, actually, hold up. No, Florida's the toughest team on your damn schedule because that's how bad it is.
No, I'd say Tennessee is definitely tougher than Florida.
Tennessee.
Right now,
I'd even go as far as saying South Carolina's a tougher team on our schedule than Florida.
I might even say that Kentucky is a tougher team on our schedule.
Shit, even Vandy.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all are fucking bugging. Yeah, that's not true.
I mean, didn't they beat y'all last year?
We beat South Carolina 38-7.
I'm talking about Vandy.
Yeah, Vandy beat us and Kentucky. Vandy beat us.
Vanderbilt.
Oh, Vandy Dandy, oh Dandy Vandy.
Was it at home on homecoming or?
No, it wasn't. No, Victor, it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't on homecoming.
What's up?
That's right.
What's up, Mayhem?
What's up? What's up? It's your boy.
What's up? It's your boy, Matthew. Talk shit about Florida. Go ahead.
Yeah, the only reason why Georgia's schedule is weak is because your team is trash. That's it. If Florida was good, then and South Carolina was good, and all these other teams were good, then we would be talking about how Georgia has a pretty hard schedule. But your team is trash.
I'm not disagreeing. I mean, you could put yourself in any division in the country, and your division would be trash. So I'm not disagreeing. Georgia is at the top of college football. There's no denying that, and so I mean I'm not denying.
Well, I'm high on a couple of teams that some people are not high on. Like I'm really high on Kentucky. I think Kentucky could probably win 8 games.
Why
this year?
Why?
What about their quarterbacks and their running backs?
They can bust out 7.
Devin Leary.
Oh yeah, Devin. Oh yeah, they did bring in Devin Leary, but they lost.
Leary,
but what about their running backs? Though I think that Chris Rodriguez
is gone.
Went to the draft, and Cavassier Smoke went to Colorado. So
yep, that's right, Vic. So give me a top. Give me one top receiver from Kentucky. Give me one.
A top receiver from Kentucky.
Don't even give me a top. Give me one receiver from Kentucky.
Leading wide receiver last year.
Give me one.
I mean, I didn't.
Give me one.
I don't really study
still
out, but I do know they bring back.
Not one. There's not one.
Listen, I do know they bring back their offensive coordinator, not from last year, but from 2021, that averaged 32-point-something points per game, and he was pretty good.
Kentucky is going to be trash.
What?
Kentucky's not going to be good this year.
I tell you this, they're going to be better than Florida, though.
Exactly.
Well, no, that's actually fake news.
That's not fake news.
No, it is.
I'm willing to put whatever you want that Kentucky will beat Florida.
All right, bet. List your reasons why Kentucky is better than Florida this year.
Kentucky.
All right, who's your quarterback?
It's going to be Graham Mertz.
All right, and you think he's better than Devin Leary?
Yes. Well,
get out of here.
No. What I'm saying is the offense will be better than Devin Leary's offense in Kentucky. That's what I'm saying.
So
I tell you,
last year Kentucky's leading wide receiver was Barryon Brown.
How many yards did he have, Vic?
He had 50 catches for 628 yards.
600 yards? Oh my God!
Four touchdowns.
So
oh my God, that's pitiful. That's pitiful.
It's about average Georgia receiver.
Yeah, average Georgia receiver. But Georgia has 6 receivers that average the same.
Okay.
That's
right. Let me ask you this question, Florida man. Ricky Pearsall
Did he have over 1,000 yards receiving?
No.
He's your best receiver.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what makes Kentucky better than Florida. I'll tell you
What?
right now.
Florida has terrible
Everything,
receivers.
everything.
Sun Belt Billy is what makes the difference between Kentucky and Florida.
You're a big dummy. You're a big dummy.
I'm gonna tell you this. Listen.
You're a big dummy.
Listen. Kentucky's whole offensive line comes
You
back.
can't tell me a reason why Florida's going to be worse than Kentucky. You can't tell me why.
You know why? Listen, I'm trying to talk, but you're keep on flapping your jawbone.
Tell me.
So Kentucky's whole offensive line comes back, and they add the 2 transfer portals from Alabama, that Bowles guy on offensive line. So their offensive line is definitely going to take a step forward. Their quarterback situation, I believe Devin Leary is just as good as Will Levis, if not a little bit better.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm pretty leery of Devin Leary.
I'm not. I mean, he had an injury last year, and we don't make for injuries, but if you do have an injury, I mean, it's going to set you back a little bit, obviously. But he was the ACC's best quarterback a couple of years ago before he got the injury, and he was on track to be that same dude before his injury. So take that for what
I like Devin Leary. I like Devin Leary. You still haven't told me any reason that Kentucky is going to be better than Florida, though.
Dude, quarterback's better, offensive line's better.
I would disagree. The quarterback may not be better.
Y'all have
quarterback is better.
Y'all have about the same.
Quarterback is better. Leary is better than Mertz.
Who's going to run the ball? The offensive line is so good. Who's going to run the ball? Who's going to run the ball for?
Who's going to run the ball?
Ray Davis from Vanderbilt, transfer from Vanderbilt.
Ray Davis had over 1,000 yards at Vanderbilt.
And they also have Juton McClain. Yeah, I think he's their leading returning rusher. So let's see. He had 59 carries, 278 yards. Yeah.
And he didn't even
Florida, listen to me. Florida can lean on Kentucky and run the ball with Montrell Johnson and Trevor Etienne and win the game.
No.
They can just
fake news.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's not facts.
What did Anthony Richardson do versus Kentucky? Nothing.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost. Exactly. I think with Graham Mertz back there, Graham Mertz can be a better game manager, and we can lean on Kentucky and beat them. That's what I think.
I don't. Well, you should have did that last year.
I think we can do that on a lot of teams, actually. I mean, to be honest with you.
Your offensive line is worse than Kentucky.
I mean, we can do it on South Carolina. We can do it on Missouri. We can do it on Kentucky. Possibly Tennessee. I think we'll have to throw on Tennessee to beat them. But there's multiple teams in conference we can do that on.
Fake news.
That's facts. Florida's going to have one of the best. Florida is going to have one of the best rushing attacks in the SEC. Aside from maybe, and it's not Georgia, by the way. Aside from maybe Arkansas and maybe Ole Miss.
Yeah, I said Ole Miss is going to have the best rushing attack. I didn't say nothing about Georgia.
Arkansas and Ole Miss is going to have a really good running.
But I'll tell you this much: Georgia has a way better running back room than Florida's, and that's facts.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Fact. No.
Yes, facts.
No. Branson Robinson. All right.
Robinson and Dejon Edwards. You want me to keep on going? I mean, Andrew Paul.
No. I mean, to be fair, I think it's pretty equal. I think it's
bull.
No, I think it's equal.
That's cap.
It's not cap. Branson Robinson is really good. Dejon Edwards is really good. You have Montrell Johnson and Trevor Etienne. I mean, they're both comparable.
Andrew Paul.
Nobody cares about him.
What about Roderick Robertson?
Well, nobody cares about him. Don't make me go back to where you missed recruits and you had to steal one from UCLA to get somebody in the class what you needed to get. Don't make me go back that far.
I mean, steal recruits. So we just recruited better than UCLA. Is that what you're telling me?
No, you recruited worse. You took him from UCLA because you missed on all your recruits, which was Cedric Baxter, Richard Young, multiple people like that.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Which is true. That's true. That's a true statement.
So how do we steal him?
Huh?
How do we steal somebody? Isn't that what recruiting is? You know, you have recruiting battles.
No. What I'm saying is you took UCLA's running back that they had committed because you missed out on the recruits. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I guess
which is true.
I guess FSU stole Landon Thomas from us too. They couldn't recruit good, so they stole it from us. That makes total sense. That makes perfect sense.
Say again.
I guess Landon Thomas, Florida State stole him because they couldn't recruit a good tight end, so they had to come steal it from us. That makes total sense.
Well, we're not flip flopping. I'm talking about running back recruits. That's all I'm talking about.
And that didn't make sense. I mean, if you steal a recruit, that means you recruited better than the other team, right?
No. Georgia had running backs on their board, and it was Richard Young, Cedric Baxter, and the dude that I can't remember the other name, but there were 3 5-star running backs that Georgia was after. They missed on all of them, and so they went to UCLA and took a 4-star running back. This class, you can go look at the stats. Go to 247 Sports. I mean, it's there.
But that's what recruiting is. If you miss out on a player, go get another one.
It is. Something
that Florida does too well.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that, but I'm just talking about the running back. This was a situation of recruiting running backs. It is what it was.
Yeah, it is what it is. We're just loaded. We have way more depth.
You're not loaded. You're not loaded at running back, by the way.
Yeah, we are. Yes. Yeah, we are. We're loaded. Yes, we are.
No. You have 2 solid running backs. You have really good 2.
We have like 4 solid running backs.
No.
Every single one of our running backs could start on any team in this country.
No.
Every single one of our running backs would start on any team.
So who are those 2 running backs fishing? Yeah.
Dejon Edwards
and
those are your premier running backs.
And
they
Robinson.
Elite. They are elite. I'm not taking that away from Georgia.
If Kendall
saying you don't have anybody behind them that have proven anything.
Yes,
you don't have anybody behind.
But Kendall Milton can't stay healthy though. But
that's the only guy that I would have questions about. Everybody else is better than anything that Florida has in the backfield.
I mean, that's not true.
Well, I mean, of course, we have
Billy Napier, to see. Billy Napier does a lot of things wrong, but running backs and offensive line is not one of them.
Of course, we have yet to see
Georgia has the best.
Yeah. I was going to say that we have yet to see Roderick Robinson or Andrew Paul.
Change my opinion too. If they're good, I'll change.
Georgia has the best offense and defensive lines in the country, and it's not even arguable. And if you say that Florida has a better offensive line, then you're just football ignorant.
I would never.
Huh?
I would never say that.
Exactly. Mayhem, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit questioning our defensive line this year since Bear left.
But
I'm not saying it's gonna be bad, but
I mean, Bear Alexander said that said himself. So don't call me a Georgia homer or whatever. He said it himself that he was only getting 3rd down packages. He wanted to run. He wanted to run 1st and 2nd down as well. He wanted 60 snaps, per game or whatnot. But Georgia was only going to get 40. That's why, according to Bear, that's why he transferred. I think it was because of the money as well, but I think it had something to do with a little bit of both. But
I mean, we rotate a lot on the defensive defensive front.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And Jordan Big Baby Hall was giving him a run for his money. So
which you stole from us. So
I wouldn't call that stealing. He just went to a winning program.
No, you stole him. I still hate y'all. You stole him.
It would take a Georgia fan knowing or a Florida fan knowing all about stealing, laptops.
Would you say laptops?
Yeah.
Hold on now. Don't go too far.
Oh, and Twister Rooster, to answer your question, the Florida Kentucky team, the Florida Kentucky game is September 30th, and it's in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
And Kentucky's going to steamroll. It's not even going to be close.
They gotta meet them at Kroger Field.
You're fucking wild, dude. You're fucking wild.
Meet us at Kroger
Florida may
Field.
not make a bowl game this year. I'm being serious.
Yep, they might. Yep,
Well,
they might not.
Look, I'm not disagreeing. But if you look at Florida's schedule, Florida has Utah away, and if you look at all the home games Florida has no home games this year. Almost none.
What do you mean no home games? Who do y'all play at home?
I think we have.
They have McNeese.
We have Vanderbilt at home.
Tennessee.
We have Vanderbilt.
Charlotte, Vandy.
Tennessee,
Arkansas, and Florida State.
Yeah, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Arkansas, and Florida State. That's the only home games we have this year.
No, y'all got. Or are you talking about
add in the fact that we have to play Arkansas, which is a sneaky good team?
Are y'all talking about just straight SEC schedule or all Florida's home games?
All year.
Okay, then it's McNeese, whatever that is, Tennessee, Charlotte, Vandy, Arkansas, and Florida State. Those are the home games for Florida this year. Then y'all have to play Utah at Utah, Kentucky at Kentucky, South Carolina at South Carolina, at LSU, and at Mizzou. And then, of course, Georgia in that stupid fucking Jacksonville game. I wonder if my dogs would paint that fucking shithole stadium down there in Gainesville.
There's Florida's schedule.
Wonder if we could paint that red whenever that goes away. Whenever it becomes
play. McNeese, Charlotte, Vanderbilt, Arkansas, and Florida State. And how many of those are y'all gonna win? You're definitely beating McNeese and Charlotte, but
we're losing to Kentucky.
Vandy.
Vandy, that's a toss up. Arkansas, that's a toss up just because they're at home, and then Florida State, that's a loss. But
no, I disagree.
No.
Which one of those do you think y'all are winning? The Vandy game?
No shit.
I don't know.
Of course you don't.
Tennessee. Tennessee. Yeah, y'all ain't beating Tennessee. So.
Yeah, well, look at last year. Nobody said we beat Tennessee, and it was a 7-point score differential.
But y'all didn't beat Tennessee. So.
We didn't beat Tennessee.
Is it 100% that y'all gonna beat Vanderbilt this year?
No.
Nothing is 100%. Nothing is 100%.
No, I don't know.
I mean,
either way about it, Florida's starting out 0-1. No way y'all are beating Utah.
I agree.
That defense is way too good for that Billy Napier offense.
Yeah, there's no way we beat Utah. I mean, but that's what people said last year. And I was the only one harping on here saying that we were going to beat Utah. And everybody called me crazy. But we beat fucking Utah.
Did people really call you crazy whenever Utah was only favored by 2 points?
Yeah, a lot of people did. Everybody thought Utah was going to beat Florida. Everybody did.
Even you.
And I did too. Well, actually, no, I picked Florida, but there's a difference. I mean, this year I'm picking Utah because for multiple reasons. Last year I picked I picked Florida for multiple reasons. I was right last year, and I'll probably be right this year.
Well, you had to have the ball bounce a lot of ways for Florida last year to win that game.
No, not really. No.
So y'all didn't have that crucial fumble at the end of the game or whatever it was.
The interception in the red zone, yeah.
to win the game.
We also fumbled the ball in the first quarter. So I mean, as everybody would say, you still lost. Well, yeah, Utah still lost.
Yeah, they did.
So I mean, it is. But if I'm picking this year, I'm picking Utah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Utah too. I picked Utah last year. I was wrong, but I'll pick Utah.
Yeah. I picked Florida for reasons last year. This year, I'm gonna do it.
But to Florida's defense, wasn't that sort of a night game last year?
Yeah,
Well,
it was 6 or something. Yeah.
It was a later game.
Yep.
And it was in the swamp. So.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give credit where credit's due. For some reason, Florida always plays better at home in the swamp.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie though, I do feel bad for Kentucky. They have to play Alabama in Tuscaloosa this year.
Oh, it ain't nothing new. They'll get their ass kicked. Nothing new.
Yeah, I feel bad for them this year.
Nothing new.
Oh no, excuse me. Alabama has to come to Kentucky. My bad. Excuse me. Yeah, Alabama has to come to Kentucky.
That's fine. They'll get their ass kicked.
Oh yeah, no, they're still gonna get slapped around.
No big deal.
Imagine the craziness though if Alabama does like drop off drastically offensive wise. Drop off enough for Alabama for Kentucky to fuck around and win that game.
I don't think Kentucky will win that game, but I do think Kentucky is going to be better than what people are saying. I mean,
I don't think at all Kentucky's going to win that game. I'm just saying, like,
they won.
You have to explain. You have to explain your reasoning. Kentucky is not going to be.
So they won 7 games with a depleted team last year.
Depleted how so? They're depleted every year. They have no talent.
Oh, they don't have any depth. I agree with you there, but they do have.
I mean, they have some, but all their talent's left.
Well, when
Kentucky won 10 games, they had Will Levis and they had Wandale Robinson and Chris Rodriguez before he got the DUI, and Kentucky was good.
Well, Will Levis Rodriguez last year missed 6 games?
4, yes. Yeah, he missed 4 games.
Well, 4 too many. And didn't Will Levis have an injury for several games? And don't tell me it was just 1 game he was injured. He was right back healthy.
I have to check, but I don't think so.
I mean, there's and they didn't have a run game, and they still won 7 games. This year, they bring 2 healthy running backs, and in my opinion, I think Devin Leary is right on the same level as Will Levis. That's just my opinion.
I agree with that.
You don't really fall off at quarterback.
Don't fall off back, but you fall off everywhere else.
You don't fall off at the offensive line because they bring back everybody except for the right guard. And then you bring in Alabama's offensive line from the transfer portal. So he was recruited so he must be.
We stole one of their offensive linemen too, so they're protected.
But what I'm saying is that they're going to get better offensively, and they probably have the same wide receiving room as they did last year, winning 7 games.
There's no reason to believe that Kentucky will be better offensively than last year. And you said it yourself. Will Levis and Devin Leary are pretty much the same. That's an equivalent. There's nothing else on that offense that leads you to believe in the transfer portal or in the recruiting world that leads you to believe that Kentucky's going to be better.
So I guess the running back's going to get suspended again, and there's going to be several different injuries again, just like they were last year, I guess.
What?
What I'm saying is, anything can happen, but, I mean, if everybody stays healthy for majority of the season, I'm not going to say the whole season because injuries do happen. But what I'm saying is, I would like to believe that Kentucky's going to be better than they were last year. I mean, last year they just kind of fell apart middle of the season, and they were garbage. So
all I'm saying is, if you're going to say Kentucky's going to be good next year, you need to come. You need to come with the stats, the research. I mean, you got to tell me why, because I just don't see it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you'll see it on you'll see it on the field next year. That's
Well, that doesn't tell me anything now, though. That tells me something 6 months from now. I don't see anything right now.
Georgia's due for a loss to Vanderbilt.
Not-
No. Well, I mean, y'all might score on us this year, but
And they might score on you. Yeah, there you go.
All I'm saying
I
is,
think we've
maybe
shut them out the last 2 years. So
I mean, I could have came with the stats and the facts on how great Texas A&M was going to be last year, and then they ended up being 5-7. So I can look up stats and tell you all of them, but that doesn't mean a hill of beans.
Well, that's the thing about watching college football. You either know shit or you don't. I knew Texas A&M was not going to be good last year, and guess what? I know they're going to be good this year. I know that. I know Kentucky's not going to be good this year. I know Florida's going to be better than expected. I know things. I watch football. I watch film. I watch things.
So you knew last year that Texas A&M wasn't going to make a bowl game. You knew that.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't say not make a bowl game. I knew they weren't going to be good.
I mean,
you knew the number one recruiting class wasn't going to be good.
As soon as they signed that class, I said, "Yep, A&M's going to be shit." And then when Miami signed that number one or whatever, it wasn't number one, but it was whatever top recruiting class, I said, "Yep, Miami's going to be shit." And guess what? They were shit.
There's no way you could have said that they were going to go 5-7. You would have said at least 8-4. At least.
I think I said 7-5, but
I think everyone in the universe had Miami getting at least 10 wins.
Well, no, I wouldn't say all that, but I would.
I thought they were.
The reason why is because it was Mario. Wasn't it Mario's first year?
First year, yeah.
So I really didn't know. You got to get his people in there, and stuff like that. So
you know why I knew it though? You know why? Josh Gaddis, Kevin Steele. That's why I knew.
So is Alabama going to be good this year?
I mean, they could bust out 8 wins.
You said Alabama?
Yeah, is Alabama?
It depends on what you mean by
good. Alabama is going to be good this year. Yes,
I'd say they bust out at least like 8 or 9.
So what is good? So is good like 10-2 or?
I mean,
Alabama's going to win 10 games this year.
My whole point is they have Kevin Steele, right? And one of your reasonings why Miami wasn't going to be good is because of Kevin Steele.
Right, at Miami with no time. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes. And he's a temporary replacement at Alabama. Kevin Steele is going to be at Alabama for 1 year.
Nah, that's fake news.
No, it's accurate news. Kevin Steele is going to be at Alabama for 1 year, and then the next hottest DC is going to be going to Alabama next year.
So Fishin, let me ask you this.
Yes,
Bama has to play Texas A&M at Texas A&M. Who do you think wins that one?
Bama. Bama's going to win.
I'll tell you this much: a coach don't hire somebody just for 1 year and say, "Okay, buddy, you're going to be you're just going to take over for 1 year." That's fake news.
Mayhem. Who could Saban have gotten?
Whoever he wanted to.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, that's very true.
It is.
No, not. Look, you guys are forgetting the time period when these hires happen. At the time of the hire, there was nobody that Saban could have got that was better than Phil Steele or Kevin Steele.
He could have got anybody he wanted to.
No,
he could.
Saban had all the time in the world to get anybody that he wanted to. That was
No.
open.
I
He had plenty of time to get anybody that he wanted to.
So I got a question, right? So you mean to tell me
That was a shit hire.
You mean to tell me,
Of
because
1
right
year.
now Georgia has
Not a
two.
great hire, but it's a 1 year hire. Go ahead, man.
Georgia has two defensive coordinators. They're co-defensive coordinators. You mean to tell me Saban couldn't go up to one of them and say, you know what, I'm gonna make you the main defensive coordinator, either one of them, and say, I'll pay you this. I'll match the pay that Georgia's paying you, and you're going to be. He could even make one of an assistant head coach and make more money. You mean to tell me
What makes you think Saban wanted him?
he didn't? Obviously, he wanted Kevin Steele.
Well, there you go.
So that's
Could he have done it? Yes. Could he have done it? Yes, of course. Did he try? Obviously not.
I think he got what he wanted. That's what I think.
Like I said, a 1 year rental.
I don't believe.
Your rental DC. That's what.
So you're believing. So you're believing the whole entire hype of Kevin Steele, Jeremy Pruitt still suspended from the SEC. So 1 year, and then Jeremy Pruitt will be the DC at Alabama. You're believing that?
Nope, I never said that. You putting words into my mouth now.
Well, that's what the rumor was.
That's the rumor. I didn't mean I said that. No.
Right.
No.
Still, as long as he's doing
Kevin
good.
Steele's a 1 year rental. I think Alabama's going to go after the next best DC next year, and I think Tommy Reese could actually be at Bama for 2, maybe 3 years, and I think he's going to get a head coaching job.
There you go.
That's what I think.
Yes, and then Saban will retire.
Off into the sunset. Yeah, there you go, Big. That's what I think.
I know. I mean, he might retire this year. I don't know. But
The best.
you might retire after this year.
The best QB in the SEC. The best proven quarterback in the SEC is
Jaden
probably
Jaden Daniels.
Either him or I don't know. If Spencer Rattler plays like he did the last couple of games, it'll probably be him. But
yeah, or maybe Joe Milton, maybe.
Yeah, Joe Milton. Yeah.
But
yeah, Jaden Daniels or Joe Milton. Yeah.
But like I said, the best proven quarterback. Proven.
Right.
So Jaden Daniels.
Proven. I mean, Jaden Daniels might not even start. It might be that Garrett Nussmeier. So I mean, he looked pretty good in the SEC championship. So
he did look good. He did. Garrett Nussmeier has always had 5-star potential. He just hasn't got the full go.
I would agree with you on that one, Fishing. I agree.
I don't know why or when it's going to happen, but Garrett Nussmeier has always had that 5-star, like full on NFL type player potential.
Well, KJ Jefferson, to me,
he's a running back.
I mean, he loses pretty much all his wide receivers that he had last year.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's a running back. He's like Jalen Hurts, right? Yeah, he's like Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
Nah, that's not true.
KJ Jefferson is Jalen Hurts when he was at Alabama. Yeah, before he transferred to Oklahoma. Yeah. That's what KJ Jefferson is.
KJ Jefferson is a big body. I mean, he can. What's going to end up hurting him is him not sliding, because he likes to go toe for toe and
yeah, he likes to drop the hammer. Yeah.
I mean,
he likes to pop pads.
He likes to drop the hammer.
I mean, KJ Jefferson is a talented quarterback. He is, but I don't know about the best.
He's got to stop taking all those hits and bruises.
Well, I'll say this about
Yes, he does.
Like I said about Will Levis and Devin Leary. Same thing.
Okay, all right. Well, guys, and this has been a great conversation, but I think it's about time to end the stream now. So,
all right, y'all have a good one.
All right. See you, Brian.
See you later. Appreciate you, Big Two.
Yeah. See you, Fishing.
Peace.
So yeah, so Mayhem, I just wanted to ask you again. So we're still good for tomorrow doing our Georgia preview and prediction video.
Yeah. Yep. 3:00. Yep.
Yeah, 3:00. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me on, though.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Mayhem. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so it is about time to end the stream now. So anyway, thank everyone who came on the StreamYard and who participated in the comment section, and I guess we'll do it again on Friday. He'll be back same time, Friday at 6, and of course also be on the morning show tomorrow. I think, unless Lou is still in Cherokee, but then of course I'll be back here on Friday at 6. So, but until then. Yeah, hey, what's up, Slida? Yeah, coming in at the end of the stream. So anyway, so I'll see y'all Friday at 6. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.